How do you divide a polynomial by its factor using my favorite way of division, synthetic division? Well, our first step is we kind of had to set up an operation table, as one could say. And to do that, we have to look at the constant of our factor, and we have to take the negative of it. So that's going to give us a negative 2, and we're going to put that on the left side of our operation table, followed by a line. Our next step is we have to look at the coefficients of our quadratic. So it's going to give us 1, 5, and 6. For our first step, we're going to bring down the 1 to the bottom. I'll actually put that in black. And we have to look at, well, what is negative 2 times 1? We multiply what we're dividing by to our first coefficient. And that's going to give us negative 2. So we're going to bring that here to the second level and have negative 2. Well, what is 5 minus 2? Simply going to be 3. We're going to put that below. And you can start to see a trend. Now we're going to go and look at negative 2 times 3. Well, that's going to give us negative 6, and we're going to put that here. Negative 6, and then what is 6 minus 6? 0. So if we have a degree 2 polynomial or quadratic, and we're dividing it by a linear one, well, we know the other factor has to be linear, so it's going to be 2 terms. So we're going to have our coefficient term in front, which is our 1. We're going to have our constant term, the second term, which is 3. And then this last term here is actually going to be our remainder. If you remember from elementary and middle school, remainders is how much is left over. In this case, we have remainder 0, which is great. So our factor is simply going to be, well, 1 is the coefficient of 1x, so it's just going to be x plus our constant of 3. And that's our answer. That is our quotient. If you have suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments.